everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a hair hack for how to install your wig in the summertime without using Got2b glue. I live in the Middle East, so it's really hot right now, and when I use the Got2b glued method, the second I start to sweat, my wig starts sliding, and obviously nobody wants that. So this is my alternative and it works rather well for me. I hope you guys try it out. If you do, let me know in the comments below and let's get started.
So the first thing I do is put on the wig and I position it slightly behind where I want it to sit on my head. Then I brush and pin back the side pieces so that I have as little flyaways as possible. And I use an alcohol-soaked cotton ball to just wipe down my forehead and my hairline and even the inside of the wig as well. And I use Walker's double-sided tape. I like the thinner kind. There's one that's a bit wider than this as well, but I prefer this size personally. I find that works best for me. And I basically put the pieces down along the top of my forehead because that's where the majority of my security for this install is going to come from, the top part here. And the reason for this is because I don't want to tape down along the edges of my own natural hairline, which is struggling pretty badly, as you can see. So I place it slightly in front of the hairline and I press the wig down, and again I readjust. And here in the front I have just a little bit of space. Now if you guys like, you can use the Got2b method for this portion here, but I'm just lazy, so I cut thinner strips of the Walker's tape and I just lay them down, and that works just as well. As I finish here, I just press down the wig onto the tape to help secure that in place. Then I just brush it as usual, and I add a little bit of mousse to help me with my flyaways. As you guys can see, I'm struggling with them today, and that works just fine. I prefer to use an alcohol-free mousse. Now for the sides, I just clip back the hair and I add a little thin half of a strip of the Walker's tape just slightly in front of my own hairline, and I press the wig down again, and I do that on both sides. And this is just for added security, but if you don't do the sides and you just keep the top piece like I just showed, then I promise you your wig is still not going anywhere. This is just an extra precaution in case the wind blows, your wig doesn't blow backwards with it. If you guys are liking this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you get updates for all of my newest videos. Now, any pieces that are still lifting, you might get little pieces like you can see there where it's not all the way down flat against my head. You can just use the Got2b glued for that, and that works just fine.
It's not going anywhere. And this is the finished look. As you can see, my wig is on here pretty tight. It's not going anywhere. And I don't tape down the little earpieces here just because I try to salvage whatever hair I do have left there. And that works just fine for me because this is how I usually wear my hair. But if I do decide to pull it back or put it up, then I just wear a little bandana or a headscarf around the edges to cover that up, and it works just fine. Okay, so this is how I remove my wig after it's been installed using this method. Basically, I just take a cotton ball with some alcohol in it and I gently rub where the tape connects the wig to my head. You know what, maybe I'll come this way. I think this might be it. So basically I just lift the wig and I rub with a little bit of alcohol on a cotton ball, and right where the tape is I just gently rub back and forth I destroyed my edges while wearing a wig that was too heavy for my hairline, and I didn't use any sort of protection method, not the bald cap method, not the laying down my edges method. So they are no more. I miss them so much. So this method does not bother my edges because I'm really trying to grow them back. So as you can see, just where the glue is, and I put the tape like before my hairline, so that way I don't hurt my edges. So I just wipe and I lift, wipe and lift, and as you can see, it's coming off really nicely. So yeah. Voila. And it's off. So if you guys have any wig questions or any problems that you might be having with wigs relevant to your climate or your style of how you put it on, leave them in the comments below and I'll get back to you. Hopefully I can help you out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.